Tick season is in full swing, and if you're looking for ways to keep you and your furry friends safe this spring from those pesky hitchhikers, we have some tips for you this morning. Registered veterinary technician Michelle Doane of Tartan Tails Veterinary Hospital in Dartmouth joins us for the latest edition of Pet Talk, and Honey is joining us today, and I want you to tell us all about Honey. What a cutie! I got to move this flower arrangement so we can get full Honey. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Look at that face. So tell us about Honey, Michelle.
So Honey is currently available for adoption at our Dartmouth location. She's a Pekingese mix puppy, and she's looking for her forever home. As you can see, she's absolutely adorable and would make the best little lap dog. And she's just the super sweetest dog ever.
Well, I live in Dartmouth. I might have to just go fill
her
in an
out.
application.
Yeah.
She's really, really sweet. What kind of home are you looking for Honey?
Honestly, I think she'd be good with anybody that's just down to have her on her lap. Pick her up, carry her around, love her, pet her. She just seems like a girl that doesn't hit the floor very often, so someone that will just carry her around in her arms and take her on little adventures with them.
I love it. All right, well, you've got a lot to talk about with the tick medications, so maybe I should take Honey and just live you and get your hands free. Oh my gosh, she weighs nothing, and she's so soft. What a beauty. Okay, so really we have to talk about ticks as well, because that's what we promised the people. So ticks, this time of year, and I hear they're really bad this season.
They are. They're very, very bad. We're finding winters around here aren't getting as harsh as they used to, as everyone I'm sure can attest to. So it's not getting as cold, so the ticks aren't dying off like they used to. So we're finding an uptick in ticks. So yeah, anything above 4 degrees and ticks can be out there living their lives, so we're finding they're just not dying off. Nova Scotia actually has the highest tick to people ratio.
Interesting.
In all of Canada.
Interesting. So we're showing the images of ticks right now. We had a guest on last week who didn't even know she was bitten by a tick and then ended up with Lyme disease. So it can be dangerous for people, and it's not good for pets either. Let's talk about how we can avoid ticks in the first place. You've brought in a number of medications, and your hands are free. So feel free, Michelle, to talk about all of these that you brought in.
Yeah. So there's a couple different ways you can help prevent your animals from getting ticks. The first one that a lot of people know about is obviously parasite prevention, like you can see on the table here. There's many different products, so you can kind of go to your local veterinarian. You can go to Tartan Tails Veterinary Hospital as well. You can ask your vet what will work best for your animal. Really, you want them on that year-round protection, like I said, because it's not getting as cold in the winter, so you want to be able to protect them.
Okay, while we're on the medication, Bravecto, that is something that, I had a larger dog. Our family dog was a big girl, and we gave her, it was like a little meat pellet, but that was tick protection, and that would last for months at a time. So what's the difference between the ones like that and some of them, like Amanda applies a monthly medication to her animal? Yeah,
so the dog ones tend to be more treat-based, because dogs will take treats like nothing. The cat ones tend to be more the liquid that goes on the back of the neck. Yep. Just because cats aren't going to take treats as well as a dog will. So that's kind of the main thing there. And other companies just do things slightly different than, say, another company would.
Why is it important to go see a veterinarian before you get your tick medication?
Yeah, so you need a prescription to be able to get most tick medications. So the ones you get over the counter at a pet store or something like that usually are just flea-based, and the ones that might have tick stuff aren't necessarily as tested as the ones at the vet clinic. Yeah. So you do need that prescription from a vet. And every animal's a little different, so it's best to talk to your veterinarian before you give them a new medication. Okay, last question. Let's just say, despite our best efforts, we find some ticks on our dog. So we know we need to check our animals for ticks. Ones with longer hair, dark ones, are harder to find the ticks. What if we do find one, though? What do we do? All right, so first, when they do come inside, you want to try to find it. So there's a couple different ways you can do that. You can brush your pet. You want to feel them all over. Also, a good trick is a lint roller. So if you get a lint roller and lint roll your dog, it can sometimes pick up those ticks that aren't attached. If, sadly, you do find one that's attached, you want to take it off as soon as you can. Either if it's on you or your pet, you want to get it off as soon as you can. Yeah. There's a couple different ways. The first is getting a handy little tick twister. Show that there. Yeah. And you want to kind of grab it at the base, closest to the skin, kind of twist and pull straight up, and hopefully that'll detach it and bring it up out.
Okay, and then what do you do with the tick after you get it?
So you can save it. Health Nova Scotia actually has a few different resources that you can go online and kind of help identify the tick to see if it's something you should be worried about. You also want to keep an eye on the area, make sure it's nice and clean, disinfected. It will be a little red. but keep an eye on it that doesn't get infected or anything like that.
All right. Well, Michelle, thank you so much for that information.
No problem.
You'll save a life there, hopefully. And look at her. She's very comfortable. She settles right in.
I think she'd be a good
there's
little.
There's no need for you to take her back to the SPCA. We'll
She'd
just
be a
keep
good
her as our
CTV
show
dog.
mascot. Exactly. Oh, honey. You're a honey. Let's take a break. We put all the information about the SPCA on our website, too, if you want to give honey a home. We'll be right back after this. Bye.